What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not subscribed to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out Raiderinfo.com and make sure we hit them likes. So, in a season where it's just a bunch of turmoil, bunch of dysfunction, a bunch of blame that you can point in every single direction, Derek Carr's not playing good football, Josh McDaniels doesn't look like a good coach, he looks overwhelmed, Patrick Graham doesn't look like a good defensive coordinator, looks like he just got picked up off the damn subway, doesn't know what the hell is going on. I understand your frustrations. Trust me, the Honch is here for you. I understand, okay? But if you're really going to be responsible, you want to place the blame where it actually goes, okay? You want to put the blame on the people that should be taking the blame, okay? So I agree with the things I said before, but if you really want to break under the surface level of what's the problem with the Las Vegas Raiders, okay, you have to look no further. I'm going to break that down right here in the video. So make sure we hit them like, share this video, do all that good stuff, because people need to hear this, okay? Because I'm tired of the conspiracies, I'm tired of the finger point, I'm tired of the blame game. Let's just keep it all the way 1,000. Let's keep it very transparent here, okay? Now listen, the reason why the Raiders are not good right now, it's not one player, it's not one coach, okay? It's not one scheme, it's not one playbook. The reason why the Raiders are not good right now, and the reason why the Raiders may very well not be good ever, is because the Raiders. It is the Raiders organization. It is the people at the top, okay? It is the regime. It is the franchise. It is ownership. It is all those people that wear the suits, the jumpsuits, the bad haircuts that make the decisions. Those are the people we need to blame right now. It is the Raiders itself. The Raiders cannot get out of the way of the Raiders, okay? The Jets are going to jet. The Mets are going to Met. The Raiders are going to Raider. We're going to do what the Raiders do, and it starts at the top, okay? We know Al Davis had some good years. We know Al Davis did great things. We know Al Davis really stuck it to the man when he took the NFL to court and tried to do his thing and get what he wanted to get. Okay, we know that. We know he brought some championships to the town. We understand that. But towards the end, Al Davis lost track of what was important, and that was winning. Al Davis lost track of what we needed to do. That's prioritizing the culture. Al Davis lost sight of that, okay? And then the next regime, you got Mark Davis, okay? Now, Mark Davis has followed in the footsteps. Mark Davis has not done the things we needed to do to win games, okay? Now, let's break this down because everybody wants to talk about Derek Carr. Everybody wants to blame Derek Carr. You want to blame Derek Carr, that's fine. I don't care. Do what you want to do. It's your priority. It's your prerogative. Do what the hell you want to do. But I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? Now, let's break this down to BC before Carr and AC after Carr, okay? Now check it out. Just follow me along this little rabbit hole. Follow me through the trail, okay? Follow me through the jungle, okay? Which is Raider Nation, all right? Now listen, if you take out the John Gruden situation, okay, what coaches have the Raiders hired in the past that made you feel like they were turning the corner and doing the right thing, okay? So let's just look at the list, okay? Let's look at the list, okay? After the John Gruden, you got Bill Callahan. He was here for 32 games. You got Norv Turner. He was here for 32 games. Then you bought Art Shelley, 16 games. Lane Kiffin, okay, he was here for 20 games. Tom Cable was here. Hugh Jackson got 16. Then you brought in Dennis Allen, that twerp, that nerd. Okay, you brought in Dennis Allen. Then Tony Sperano. I like Tony Sperano, but he was only here for 12 games. Then you got Jack Del Rio. He was doing his thing. You got rid of him. Then you brought John Gruden back. You had Rich Bisaccia, and now you're bringing Josh McDaniels. So tell me, in the hiring process of those coaches, which one are you really good with? I'll wait. Which one came from another team that was successful? I'll wait. Okay, the Raiders have done bad jobs with bringing in good coaches. Okay, so when you think about the record, right? You think about the record. Derek Carr, he's 59-76 as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Okay, that's AC. Let's talk about BC. If you take out the Super Bowl year and go all the way up to when Carr was drafted, the Raiders are 53-123. They have won 53 games in those, 11 years? 10 years? What are we talking about? Those 10, 11 years, they got 53 wins. Derek Carr's 8 years, he's got 59 wins. But here's the problem. Okay, I'm not saying 59 wins is good, but damn, he's won more games in a shorter period of time than every other quarterback that's played here since Rich Gannon. Damn. That's something to think about. Okay, when you talk about the BC era, the Raiders are averaging 18 points a game. That's just awful. When you talk about AC, After Carr, they're averaging 22 points a game. Not big, not crazy numbers, but it is an improvement. So how could that guy be the only problem with the Raiders being what the Raiders are right now? Okay, and when you talk about Derek Carr's tenure, the Raiders defense is giving up 27 points a game? What starting quarterback is going to outplay a defense that's giving up 27 points a game? Now, there might be a few. You might get Tom Brady, you might get Aaron Rodgers, but outside of that, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, okay, I name a few. But really, what offense is outplaying a defense that's giving up 27 points a game this year in the NFL? I don't know. Okay, so when you talk about those numbers, okay, you talk about the bad coaching hires, you talk about the bad contract the Raiders has had over the years, you talk about the poor draft picks the Raiders have been having. Guys, how can you not be pointing at the leadership of the Raiders? It's not necessarily the players. It's the ownership. It's the franchise itself. The Raiders is a cesspool of bad decisions, of self-destruction. We cannot get out of our own ways. We cannot get out of our own way. That's the truth of the matter, okay? Now, I'm not here supporting any situation. I'm not here defending any situation or any players. I'm just pointing out the facts. Okay, the problem is the Raiders have not prioritized what it takes to win. The Raiders have not prioritized winning. The Raiders have prioritized making a splash. The Raiders have prioritized starting conversations. The Raiders have prioritized doing whatever they think the public wants them to do, when all we really want them to do is win games. And that's not what they've been prioritizing. Bringing in players here and there just because, oh, social media is going to blow up when they hear we got this person. Social media is going to go crazy when they hear we're bringing in this coach. But at the end of the day, you're not doing what it really takes to win ball games. And that's the issue, because at the end of the day, we have no culture. We have nothing to go behind. We have no pedigree. We have nothing to pull from when we hit adversity that says, oh no, we can get through this because we've done it before. We have done nothing but lose. So when the Raiders look like they're going to lose, the Raiders are going to lose, because that's what we're good at right now. You got to blame ownership. You got to blame the franchise. The players are part of that, but they are underneath the umbrella in which is the owners and the franchise. Okay? Check it out. You had John Gruden the first time. John Gruden was building a culture. John Gruden had a persona. John Gruden was winning games. John Gruden had a defense that was top 5, top 6, top 10 almost every year that he was there. Okay, he was building something. What did you do? Like the fools that you are, you traded him away to the Buccaneers, who then went and beat us in the Super Bowl with the team that John Gruden built. That got us to the Super Bowl. Understand what I'm saying here? You got rid of the coach that built the culture, that built the team to win, and you got rid of him, and guess what went with him? The winning ways. The persona, the toughness, the grit that used to be the shield, that used to be commitment to excellence. And now, so when y'all call me a stand because I like Derek Carr, think Derek Carr's a good quarterback, and say I'm committed to mediocrity, well, what is the franchise committed to, considering they continue to bring Derek Carr back? What is the franchise committed to when the years before Derek Carr was there, they only won 53 damn games, averaging 18 points a game? What are they committed to? You get down in the comments and let me know what you think. I think the blame is on the franchise. I think the blame is on the Raiders. And if the Raiders don't understand what it takes to win, if the Raiders don't understand what it is to build a culture, we will continue to have these same conversations, no matter who the quarterback is, no matter who the players are. All that shit is deodorant. That is deodorant to what really stinks, and what the stench is really coming from is ownership. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. If you like the video, like the video. You like the content on this channel, well, damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. And until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.